from the House of Hall.
This week on Druck, the queens are testing their sewing skills in a group design challenge.
Oh, UK6. Yes, Ru challenges the UK queens to form fashion houses and make 3 runway looks that have a bit of cohesion.
One queen goes home early.
And the rest strut their stuff on the runway in top hats, gloves, vinyl dresses.
Tiny top hats.
And bow records on their head.
Some looks are big sleighs, and others are just RuPaul's Drag Race.
It's only episode 2, but can you feel the tension?
You know I can't. Oh my God, that's reminder.
An all-new recap of Drag Race UK, UK6 starts right now.
Bangers and mash love.
Oh.
Mom.
Race chaser. Race chaser. Yeehaw. Race chaser. Race chaser. Yeehaw.
Oh, oh, see, that's too much. Hello, and welcome back to Race Chaser en Courant, a podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
And dissemination
of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Race.
Starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
Wow, the pipes are warm. The cords are cording.
Keeping my cords warm with my Bob the Drag Queen scarf. Ooh.
There you go, Diva.
Yeah.
That's atta girl.
We should be saying hello. We're doing England. We're so back again with current video episodes of this podcast of season Drag Race UK season 6.
A red wig and a silver dress? I do think so. The Vivienne.
Full versions of this video episode are behind a paywall on Mom Plus Gold, and you can get a taste of us at the Mom Podcast YouTube channel also.
Yes. We encourage you to do so. And you know what? This episode is airing in lieu of a Hot Goss today on a Friday. But you know what? We feel this strongly about this season. I like the first episode. Second episode, I'm in.
Knocked it out of the park. This is one of the best episodes of Drag Race in a while. I'm ready to talk about it.
Privilege.
There is a lot going on. It's a very exciting season. So if you're not watching, this is your opportunity to do so. If you're ready to do so.
These girls are compelling. They're sickening.
Compelling.
I love these compellings. Yes.
Yes.
So today we're talking about
coheasitivity.
We're back. She switched it up.
You know what? I wanted to give people a taste of season 1 of Race Chaser. I just wanted people to feel, to go back to that simpler time. Tin can, lithograph sort of recording that we used to do.
Yeah, you had mercury poisoning. It was great.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So,
but the point is, this season has more coheasitivity than any season I've seen in recent history.
I haven't seen such cohesion since season All Stars 2.
These girls are sickening, and there's also a dash of just
well, not too much, but I know exactly what we're talking about.
We're gonna please cut that out. It sounds too mean. I want to punch down at these.
No, it's true though.
These poor children doing drag.
You didn't even say what it was, but I agree with you.
What, E.T. in drag?
Oh, girl. Can I tell you, this episode of Drag Race was one of the first times I LOL'd at Drag Race out loud. Slapped my sister beside me who I was watching it with, and I was like, when she said The Real Housewives of Sesame Street, I fell out. I said, mother, and this outfit? I can't wait to talk about this outfit. A matching boot?
I feel like RuPaul and the judging panel go to the UK and they're like, nobody watches this. We're just going to talk so much. No, we don't care, girl. But people do watch it.
It's so good. We're watching it. It's episode 2 of Drag Race UK season 6. Last week, we met the cast of 12 fabulous queens, and they played the Tickety Boo Cabaret. They started their stuff on the runaway, and then one of them, nobody went home. And Kieran Thrax won immunity.
Yeah,
so that was a good day.
Chiron Thraxiana.
This brings us to the House of RuPaul. After the lip sync, the girls come back in. They're on cloud 9. Miss Karan.
Gonna move into the house. Gonna move into the house.
Relisa is like saying she just feels like she's arriving right now. She's finishing the arrival. Chanel is shady. Marmalade reads a bad poem about getting out of drag.
Chanel is like, what I loved is Chanel was like, I'm just excited for wherever this journey is going to take me. And Marmalade chimes in and says, it's going to take you home.
Well, she says she's ready to get back on track. It's like, girl, you've been here a day and you're already off the track.
It's been one day.
Is this your comeback? Is this your comeback, girl?
The girl, yeah. Roses are red, violets are blue. Let's get out of drag because I'm sick of you. We love it.
Miss Kinky Cow.
The bin chicken, Chiron Thrax, she won the challenge the first day. So all the girls are, shaking, quaking.
Are they calling her bin chicken because she wore the trash bags?
No, they call her the bin lady.
Oh.
But bin chicken is just my own take on it.
And she drank, her purse said bin juice, and it had a little straw that she drank from. So she was giving bin lady.
That's going to be her merch for sure, Boots.
I like her fuzzy bucket hat. Someone should sell those in a blue color.
Or a limited edition red one.
Sure.
A leopard.
Is that like a mulberry color she's wearing?
I'd say that is, no, I would say that is a huckleberry or a magenta.
Oh, a huckleberry.
Yeah.
And honey, she's so fishy, she has fins. So she's Huckleberry Fins.
Baby, all of these girls, baby, it's pork cheeks. You can see all their cheeks from the back. When they're looking at RuPaul from the back shot, it's all just shoulders and cheekbones.
Ooh.
And RuPaul has a good little video message. She said, "Ooh, child, I love me some junk in the trunk. But if you want to be the UK's next drag superstar, you better get my house in order, girly."
What could it mean? What could it mean?
And then Ru says, Hunger Games, 4 teams of 3, now.
And this, we love when they do this. This is giving very season 3 where Mimi grabs Stacy and Delta. Stacy, Delta, you're mine. And Delta's miserable.
Some of the girls feel slightly trafficked in their first moment. And then you're like, oh, wait, this will work maybe.
Primary color princess is wearing a few secondary colors.
She's in orange.
What is purple doing there?
Why
Listen,
is indigo there?
I am not the one who called you the primary color princess. You named yourself the orange.
Doesn't the BBC
not a primary
fact
color.
check so this kind of bullshit doesn't get through? She's obviously not the primary color prinny.
Chara, we're watching your color schemes.
We see
We're
Chara.
watching.
And we've been watching for 20 years. We love you, darling.
We are.
The next team is Octavia, Cryan, and
Crying Thrax.
And then we have Dita, Saki, and Relisa, and then Lil, Chanel, and Marmalade.
Sure.
Marmalade or Marmalade?
It depends on if you're in the UK or
depends
the US.
if you're.
It's different.
Depends if you're Christina or Pink.
Lady Marmalade.
Okay. The maxi challenge
or
is
apricot marmalade.
Oh.
I could go for some of that right now.
On like one of them crackers with little like nuts in it.
Ooh.
Cranberry toasts.
We're gonna take a quick break and eat
I
some
love fall.
toast.
Fall.
The girls are reaching into a box, and different items belie a sort of different narrative. So fuzzy handcuffs equal Michelle's basement dungeon of sin.
Basement.
There's a disco room, which in reality, I thought when they pulled the disco ball out, it was going to be RuPaul's kitchen because she has 75 disco balls in her kitchen.
I thought that's her dining room or ballroom.
Well, I was more excited about it being her kitchen because how fierce if they had to make out of ladles and,
yeah.
you know, a Cuisinart.
But
lettuce.
I mean, to get any room from the House of Love would be a blessing for anybody. There's also the duck is pulled out for the spa and wellness room. Which box would you'd want the disco for sure? I would probably
Well-
do, or would you want the disco Michelle basement?
I like the Michelle because she had a lot of leopard print, but you couldn't have known that from the handcuffs.
No,
don't
I was
think.
worried that they wouldn't have fabric, but they all had like a stash of like good fabrics too. It seemed to look like. I mean,
Yeah, they got fabric from
yeah,
somewhere.
Kiki wore it all.
Sure.
I think I would have taken the disco room probably. Just I love anything with
It's-
mirrors
I
or anything
mean,
shiny, obviously.
Your whole house is the disco room, honey.
Kind of, right?
Gonna move into the house. The
The
girls
mu-
do a little unveiling, but their challenge here is they have to create 3 looks. So they have to choose Lady Boss, Cocktail Party, or Red Carpet. I think I know which one you would want.
cocktail.
You would probably want Cocktail, or you'd want Lady Boss.
Yeah, I do love a shoulder. But I think
I would want Red Carpet.
Yeah, you're gown girl.
Gown, down.
Gown. Up, do.
Gowns. I never wear
Dude.
blonde hair. I never wear blonde hair. I don't do that.
You wore blonde hair when you won that challenge that one time for Drag Race.
No,
The whole show?
I was doing a character.
Oh. Oh yeah, the smeared
I did
lipstick.
what
It
I
was-
do best. I gave it a
it was
character. I have an arsenal of characters.
Well, you would probably have immunity this week because you would have won last week, but immunity this week goes to Kieran, and she's thankful because she doesn't sew.
She's like, I don't care. I can do whatever I want. Doesn't matter.
And then she's like in front of RuPaul, and she's like, "But no, I'm going to give it my best and get that second badge, even if I'm immune." Mother.
These girls really like to throw the. So who sews? So who's
Well-
sewing over here?
Everybody knows each other in that like town. They all know that Marmalade sews for everybody. They know that a lot of these girls sew for others in that room.
I'd be frightened because
Yeah.
I do not. The sewing machine is my natural enemy. I don't really get down with that. But
Maybe you should take some
I-
lessons before all winners, just in
Well,
case.
I know. Okay, I will. But like, like to put things together, not having to use a sewing machine. I like to use glue. I like to use, non-traditional ways of
Soft
making it
sculpture.
happen. Soft sculpture. Yeah. Read a book, girls.
We're gonna take a break and look into these books.
All right.
Well, we'll take a break on that one.
Okay.
But I mean, I have had dresses made for 20 years. I've been at more fittings. I've had dresses made by David Emmanuel. I've done patterns. I have
But just
had...
because you've been at a fit in love doesn't mean you can drive the bloody car.
Hey, listen.
Babe, I've been to Greg's. I don't know how to make a pasty.
You've never been to Greg's. Look at you. You're just...
These
Really funny.
queens can trade barbs and quips.
Yeah,
Honey,
Barbara Quip.
that's why RuPaul likes the UK, mama.
Yeah,
That
she likes-
kind of
Yeah, she's like, fight for me.
that witty repartee, and it's shady and it's but it's also like, I'm still gonna talk to you after, and like we're still friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
I love it.
an art form. That is gay culture. That is drag culture. It's not just saying like, oh, you're an ugly,
No,
which is what we do on this podcast.
You, Alyssa.
so. RuPaul comes in for the workrooms, and my favorite reply from this first group is one of the girls says, "Wait, which girl? Different girl. Never
We're
mind.
still learning names.
We're
It's
still
only day
learning
2.
names. Yeah. What is this part? That's the red girl.
RuPaul still doesn't know
Activia.
their names, but
Oh, when Activia when RuPaul comes in to Activia, she says that
Actavia.
eyebrow.
which
Oh.
there was a character named Octavia on All Stars once, and they were talking about Octavia Spencer. It was like an Octavia Spencer type, but they called her Actavia, and now there's an actual Octavia.
Oh. So Octavia, when RuPaul goes, that brow, and she goes, thank you. And Ru's like, I wasn't complimenting it. Like pointing that out, just beating a girl so severely to her face.
She
And then
said
just-
your eyebrows are crazy.
She said,
And indeed they are.
She said, you clown. Wow. Who let you in? It was so funny. Just RuPaul just having a good time this episode was so nice to see. The House of Seller McCartney has plenty of quips from Lavoie and Kiki and other girl, but nobody can sew.
Quips aren't going to get you out of this one, honey.
Mm-mm.
They have no sewers in their group. And
20 years of fittings. No silk dress.
RuPaul's
no
a
red
little
wig.
worried.
No,
RuPaul's
yeah,
a
she
little
does wear
bit
red wig.
worried.
Yes, but the House of Mirrors, this is the best response of the night. Do you sew?
So, Relisa, do you sew?
In my dreams, it's always something I look forward to doing, which is my favorite thing. If you don't know for sure, if you say it slow enough and meaningful enough, and it's confusing, they'll doubt the confusing veracityness of it fully because of the way you said it, if you commit to it. And she just gave it perfect non-answer. It was
And
amazing.
if you look that while saying it, you
Oh,
get
baby.
away with it.
Yeah, honey. This is the team I want to be on. This is great.
Yeah, these girls seem really fierce and fun.
Even though House of Zen is clearly stacked too, because all of these girls sew. Lil, Marmalade, and Chanel.
Mama.
And RuPaul is very into this. She's like, no, take that off the shoulder, Chanel. Show that shoulder. If this was asymmetrical, because the slit is over there. Ru's saying, this is how I want you to dress. Do this for me.
Because RuPaul has been to hundreds of fittings in her life, so she knows.
RuPaul knows where to
She
put the
knows what
slit
she
and where to put the
likes.
shoulder.
She
What
does.
privilege.
She actually does.
She does. She's not dumb. The other teams are watching this and they're just like,
Yeah. This is like the Mean Girls with sewing machines.
There's a cutaway that we're gonna put on our Instagram of Lavoie, Kiki, and other girl leaning on the table after, like this. They're so mad after RuPaul. It's like the second to last shot in that walk around.
It's giving
That-
plucked.
That one. What's that girl? Oh, Charity. Sorry, Charity. I keep forgetting your name if you're listening.
Primary color princess.
Primary color princess.
Oh, that. Never mind. I don't need to know her name. She's a liar. Liar mouth. Liar. Her pants. Fire.
You know what? The Ditzy doll and the pastel princess.
I found out the Ditzy
and
doll was in Mensa. Lies.
The Ditzy
Liza
doll
Minnelli.
is not
Producer
so
of Drag the
Ditzy.
Musical.
Yes, that's right.
Tickets now available.
Yes, dragthemusical.com.
The next day in the workroom is thrashed. And when Saki came into the workroom on crutches, I was like, oh, she's about to do a Lion King puppet. Or like something cool and very like Julie Taymor. Like, or the bug thing that Ben de la Creme did with the sticks. And then
That is where your creative mind goes.
yeah, I was like, oh, what's she about to do? And then I was like, oh, and then they announced that she slipped in the shower and she knocked her knee badly enough that she has to get out of the competition.
What a tough break, man. I'd be so pissed. First of all, I wouldn't tell anyone.
I would, because she can't move enough and like it's obvious. Like, and I bet they said you can come back next season because she's great. And who wouldn't want her back? Blonde.
I would be like, I'm
Beautiful.
not leaving until RuPaul tells me I have an open invitation for next year, because that didn't happen. It may have happened off screen.
Yeah,
but what a hard break for her. It's
I think it's just a sprain.
devastating. I hope she's okay, and I hope she's healed by this point. They filmed this in 2 weeks, so the turnaround was probably fast.
What are you laughing at?
They filmed it in 2 weeks.
Oh, I get
Yeah,
it.
they filmed
More
the whole
emails
season.
more emails I gotta answer to.
They filmed the whole season in 2 weeks. I believe it was just like
They did it
last
on a cruise
month
ship, I heard.
that they filmed it. Yeah,
It was on water,
in
too.
Colombia. They filmed it in Colombia,
But
over
they
the
didn't have a
course of
dock
2
license.
weeks.
They couldn't port.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll take a break.
Can you get the substance in Colombia? Because because I would like to get some. I'd like to get bootlegs the substance.
Yes. Yes.
It's just Mountain Dew. The activator is just Mountain Dew. Like, oh, I feel different. Ooh, I feel something.
What's Mountain Dew?
She
All
has to
right.
go. So Saki Yu has to go. And with a name like that, I'm so pissed that she has to leave because hearing RuPaul say that all season would have been really fun. But she'll be
Yeah.
back.
She'll be back, I feel like. So Relisa and Dita have to adjust a little bit. And Saki was the connecting look of their outfits. Like she was the middle girl that connected the
Yeah.
whole show and feel of the house. So they have to like incorporate pieces of each other's fabric into their looks.
Coheasitivity is important.
Yeah. Now,
Zahira's getting her girls together. She's like, oh,
saying,
let me help you, baby. Let me help you with this, baby.
yeah, you need some thread on that garment, not just glue, baby. When she,
Yeah.
when who called it Glue Paul's Drag Race too? That got me.
So,
That
Funny.
got me good. This
Funny.
episode made me laugh, honey. Really
Yes,
good.
Lots of good stuff.
Speaking of glue, Kiki is gluing. She's doing a lot. And she confesses that she has no idea what she's doing. She says in Untucked that she changed her outfit like 5 times.
I had high hopes for her because she had the red heart fur thing.
Yeah, that gave me like Rihanna.
Yeah, there's this woman on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City who wore the red sort of fur
The YSL, yeah.
thing, and I thought that that's what Kiki was going to go for, and I was like, that's such a good idea.
So cute.
But we'll see how that turns out.
We saw. The House of Zen is like it feels like a workshop. You just walked into a couturier because one's like laying a pattern and a drape of a shawl of a collar. One's like making hats, and then they all just seem very like
Mama.
delegated.
Edith Head.
Exactly.
They are running this workroom like the Navy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
Scared of them.
that team is not there to play. Lavoie is talking about while she's painting her face like the old days of drag when she worked the door at Heaven in London. And she was
What year
like,
were you born, darling? Oh, I was just starting drag.
yeah, 98 and 2000. And she said, oh, I remember what I wore New Year's Eve 2000.
Girl,
Do you remember what you wore New Year's Eve 2000?
No.
Oh.
I was still in high school, so I probably didn't wear anything fancy.
no, 2000. Was that high school?
I was supposed to be high school for me,
Yeah.
but I got out a year early, so I was in Philly doing dinner theater. So I wore a black and
was-
white. I was in platform shoes. I remember that black and white. A little leopard camera bag.
I was still in high school. I graduated in 2003, so I was like that. I didn't wear anything interesting. I can guarantee you. But I bet Lavoie did.
I bet. 100%. Charity and Kiki Snatch and Lavoie, this beautiful moment is coming together.
I'm glad they got some senior citizens on this season.
Yeah,
Because
Dita
I
too.
have had it with Drag
47.
Race just being 20-year-olds. Listen, 20-year-olds are wonderful and like great. And it's like, they have a lot to offer. But
Yeah,
like,
sugar and
there's
spice.
girls out there who've been doing drag a long time. And just because they've been doing it a long time doesn't mean they're worse at it. They're better at it. Like, it's wonderful to see these two queens who've been doing drag for a long time being as sickening as they're being. I love it.
Yeah, and now we get a new powder brush thing too. I feel like this powder
Ooh, I
brush
saw that.
so sickening
Ooh.
powder went woo woo woo.
Oh,
Paint
mama.
with the powder.
Oh,
Um,
mama.
We need this outfit. Remember that time that that RuPaul had the big like blonde curly hair asymmetrical, and then the orange flower, and then the blue boot. It was like a Three Musketeers hooker.
Yes, I do. Yes.
This
The
outfit.
Three Musketeer hooker.
This outfit, this blue metallic velvet lame brocade, it gives that kind of.
Would you wear it?
I need a belt. Mama did not cinch for this. Like, I need a belt with this. I need this cinched a little. But yeah, I would wear this. This
From
is
the
great.
waist down, it's you.
So me.
I could
And then-
see you in all of that.
But why is she? I'm not saying hog body, but like she's thicker than she normally looks when she cinches. We know what she can do, and this is not what she could do. She left this loose. This feels like the corset is not tied, and she's like, I'll just put my hands there.
She said, I'm not winning an Emmy. This is the UK. I'm not winning an Emmy for this. I don't give a shit.
She could get a BAFTA, couldn't she?
She honey,
And then she'd go up and say BAFTA. I don't even know her. But this outfit is a toot. I love it.
Looks so cool. The top I was a little like, and then it zoomed out and I saw the boot and I was like, oh.
Oh. Yeah.
Here for it. Love it. Gag over
Baby,
it.
when the boot hits the runway, oh.
The boot, mama.
The boot is a salute.
It's a shoot. The boot is a shoot.
Shoot boot. The other judges are there too. Michelle looks great. This hair. And Kristen McMenemy, she is not an enemy. She has great advice. She's a wonderful supermodel. We all love her. And Graham Norton.
Kristen is so stunning. I love her outfit. I love she's wearing all purple and then she has that mint green eyeshadow. Just like a matte mint green eyeshadow.
Yeah, she
Gorgeous.
came into work with a green cut crease. Look at me. I look like the substance. I have another me growing out of me, but better. Ow.
You
ow,
do.
Ow, it's coming
Have
out
you
of
ever
me.
dreamed of a better version of yourself?
What's my box number?
Get my yellow trench.
You take checks?
Get my good yellow trench.
Check okay? I'll borrow Courtney's good gold trench. Okay, so also Kristen McMahon as me is there. And the fashion show begins. The show's about to start.
McMahon is me.
Yeah, she really tried to do that.
Bring the fashions. I want to see the girls. Where are the clothes?
Where are the clothes?
Where are the clothes?
Oh, wait. Speaking of fashion, I have a queer designer that we all love, Lockwood, and they have this great hat that says, "Thank God for queers and monster trucks." They have it in a camo. They have it in an orange. Support queer businesses.
That's fierce to me. I love that vibe.